Last race to cover, the top to bottom race. So look what I have here. Can't download it. One that I made. I did college football. So here I have Notre Dame versus Alabama versus Michigan. Top to bottom, white finish line, race. You can see that little drag effect because of the background. Notre Dame wins. Now I have VB exclamation and I have a title on my message box. So I've added a few twists here, or I've added some things that we've already known about, my little cool football icon. Now let's look at the coding. What's different about this? Well, obviously going down the screen is .top plus. While you're going down, you are less than the finish line. The finish line is at a larger Y coordinate than the image. So the do while loop, while you are less than the finish line, keep moving. They're less than the finish line if you look at the Y coordinate. The first one is to get there or be greater than the finish line. So that's why these are less thans and these are greater than and equal to's. The rest of the coding is pretty much the same. I did add, if you look at my message boxes, so I'm adding after the comment, message box style exclamation, and then a title to the message box. So you have your prompt, you have your style, and your title. So my other races did not have that. So a little bit extra makes it look cooler. And another thing for testing purposes, what if I do want to test, make sure all 7 scenarios work? If you caught this, notice I'm actually using fixed numbers. I have the coding for randomness. I actually probably want to make those 5. So when I'm ready, I can make them random. But for right now, I want to test. I want to make sure all scenarios work. There's 7 outcomes. So look what I do. Instead of moving randomly, I'm going to move them fixed. I'm saying move Notre Dame and Alabama and Michigan down the screen exactly at the same speed, 20 pixels. So theoretically, it should be a tie. So I'm going to test it. I want to make sure a 3-way tie does work. They're each moving 20. Folks, I don't think we saw this coming. It's a 3-way tie. Hey, it did work. So I know it is possible. If I want to check this 2-way tie between Notre Dame and Alabama, well, that's easy enough. I'll just move Michigan to be slower. And I'll move him just 5. Notre Dame and Bama are each moving at 20. So make sure my 2-way tie is mathematically, it looks like I coded it right, but I want to test it. Can they tie? Yes, they do. And the exclamation and the title, everything is right. So if this was something you actually wanted to market and sell, you would actually have to go through and do lots and lots of testing to make sure all 7 outcomes are possible, doable, and everything goes back. Once I know it works, then of course I'm going to go back to int rand1, int rand2, so that they are random. But I had to make them fixed to check the coding. And that's it for all the standard races. Form main, form bottom to top, form left to right, form right to left, form top to bottom, form about. Last video, probably, well, I don't think I'll make a video, but discuss an extra race. Can you move diagonally, move from the edges to the center, and maybe gambling? Have fun.